We're cleaning this place up right thanks to you.
This man's name is Jesse. We were just having ourselves a little conversation about Richie Doucet.
Listen, I ain't done nothing, you hear? I don't know anything. I was just taking a walking down the street and she grabbed me is all.
You with Dixie Mafia?
No. Yes, I mean, shit. I did it for the money, you hear? I ain't got nothing personal against y'all. I don't even carry a gun.
Where's Doucet?
He's out at the abandoned amusement park to the west of here.
Banned Saturdays. What the hell is he doing out there?
From what I heard, it's because you've been tearing things up. Georgie's on a goddamn warpath. He wants Richie dead. So Richie, he grabbed what was left of the heroin and took off. Said he was gonna lay low until he could settle things with Georgie.
How many men he got with him?
Hell, I don't know. All of them.
Hand me that knife.
No, please. No, I ain't done nothing to y'all. Please, I'm begging you. My mama, she...
Go on, get.
He could warn Doucet.
He ain't no threat to nobody. Let him run back home to his mama.
If you wrong, there'll be hell to pay.
bad sense about this, man. Richie needs to work this shit out with Georgie.
Well, he ain't got no fucking choice. Huh?
Our peaceful night's going to shit. The fuck did you get off to? Now I gotta find two assholes.
Well, that happened.
Welcome to Baron Saturday's Fun Park. We're sure happy to have you with us today. So put your... You never know what that dirty old Baron's got waiting for you round the corner. Hooey!
Sounds coming from one of them goddamn voodoo dolls.
Keep guns close.
Don't get by the fucker! We've been looking for you! Over here! Yeah, bang, boy! Whoa, come get me! Can you get him? Get me close! I got you covered.
Am I right?
Motherfucker! I'm empty! Move behind something. Motherfucker! Georgie sent you? Hit him with the fire! Yeah, burn, boy! Hit him with the fire! He's aiming to kill! Can't move!
Now on your right, we got the
Any of y'all seen him?
Go see what we're dealing with.
Let's try over here now.
Stay out of trouble.
Fellas, over here!
But if you want
I got it!
you might want to head over and meet the meanest gators this side of the biome on the crazy gator roller coaster. But be careful.
Cover my ass!
I hear the
What you waiting for? Need a second to reload. See you coming! There's lost the man! In the grave right after him. Get up.
Welcome to the Bull Rattler. Ain't much resting in peace going on here. To ensure a safe ride, keep your hands, arms, and legs inside the caskets at all times. And keep an eye on them kitties now, you hear? Enjoy the ride, y'all.
Fuck me, I didn't mean to get mixed up in all this shit.
Bit late for second guessing now, asshole. So you get your yellow ass out there, or I'll shoot you my fucking self.
Shit, fuck, fine. Gotta get over here, I see him. George's boys. This with Georgie. You motherfuckers. Mama's boy. God damn. Can you get around him? Don't let him shoot at us.
Some bitch got me pinned! Shit, gotta reload!
Taste the fucking knot, bitch. Beg for your fucking life. I need to catch my breath. You're mine now. He owed me money. We know you're out here, son! Motherfucker! Gonna find a hole! I'm empty! Boy better run. tell him.
Where the fuck did he go?
Boys, lost a man.
I'm lying.
Get that motherfucker out of
Stay
here.
behind me, boys.
He ain't gonna know what.
I'm stuck.
We just lost a man. Hey, motherfucker! Georgie send you? Ain't the... Just lost a man. Right, if y'all would fucking shoot him!
You're dead, cocksucker. Hey, motherfucker. Georgie sent you?
Duck him down! Run it.
Smoke his ass. Hit him good.
Fucking love.
Give me some time. Georgie sent you?
You ought to be scared. Where'd you get? You know, you can work something out. All you gotta do is die.
Crawdaddy's Wild Ride is the wildest ride in the country. Hop on in and go for a spin. And when you're back on solid ground, head on over to Dr. Yaya Perfect for an ice cold huckabuck. Ooh, that's good. Well, folks, you made it all the way to the paddle wheel. And Lord have mercy, it was. There ain't a further sight than the view from the top. But don't take my word for it. Welcome, y'all. Oh, you like to hear a story? Well, I just happen to have one. So why don't you sit for a spell and have a listen to my tale of that devil beast known as the Rougarou. It all began in a small Negro village nestled deep in the bayou, far outside our civilized city. It was a place where slaves ran to hide from the world and hoped to call home. But something else called this place home too. Something evil. And it was watching. Waiting. Now say what you will about the life of a slave, but those days brought the Negro folk closer to God. Saved many a soul from the lake of fire that started backsliding, returning to the ways of their African ancestors. And an elder named Papa Virgil led them back to that old heathen practice known as voodoo. And good old Papa Virgil, well, he took on a new name. Baron Saturday. That evil in the darkness knew this was his time. Men, women, even children started going missing. A great fear took hold of folks, and a name was whispered throughout the village. The Rougarou. A fierce man-beast covered in fur, a mouth of razors with claws to match. Many Negro men went hunting the Rougarou, but none of them returned. Desperate to fend off that beast, the simple-minded folks scarred the banks of the bayou with voodoo dolls. Horrific things made of human bones and hair, and painted in blood. But this dissuaded the Rougarou not one bit. And some say things got worse, much worse. The hero they needed came in the form of a young priest, Father Michael. The Lord called Father Michael to save those lost sheep who'd gone astray and killed the Rougarou. He stalked the beast for days, but in the end returned to the village empty-handed. Guide me, O Lord my God. I serve only your will. That night, Father Michael woke to terrified cries filling his ears. The Rougarou. As the fear-filled villagers ran far from the beast's vicious screams, Father Michael ran toward her, determined that whether it be him or the Rougarou, only one would survive that night. In the end, not even the Rougarou could defeat a man of God. A man of God who knows where he belongs. With the guidance of Father Michael, the villagers cast off their heathen faith. The lost sheep returned to the fold, and the dark days of the Rougarou faded into a distant memory.
Stop, motherfucker!
Right up your fucking ass!
Fucking love.
George, you sit over here! Fuck him and fuck you! You gonna die today, boy! I'm pinned down! I'm pinned down!
You need to run this through, boy. You think you can come in here and steal my heroin without nobody noticing?
I'm not here to steal your heroin, Richie. I'm here to make you pay for what you did to Sammy and Ellis Robinson.
I didn't have nothing to do with that!
I watched you stab Ellis in the gut. I couldn't do nothing about it then, but I sure as hell can now.
God damn it! None of that was my idea, you hear? It was all Georgie, him and his old man. They wanted y'all gone, not me. What was I supposed to do? Say no?
Either that or make sure that I was dead.
Oh, no. No, please. Please. Listen. Just decent thing would be to let a man get in a prayer before you kill him.
You can pray on the way up.
When I saw Richie Doucette hanging from that Ferris wheel, I felt a profound sense of disbelief. Nothing like this had ever happened before. You mobsters killed each other all the time, but it was generally a small, contained event. Some greaseball is eating spaghetti and meatballs at his favorite restaurant and gets popped in the head. But this was different. Even then, even before I knew who killed him, I knew that Richie had been put on display. Lincoln was trained in psychological warfare by the CIA. He wanted to terrify the mob, wanted them to know he was going to kill every last one of them, and that none of them would be able to stop him.
Now I ask you, who doesn't have salt in their home? I suppose.
I can't quite say when things started to get sour. Feels like after the last election, maybe. Folks just kind of started to lose hope.
Doucette's dead. The hollow's yours.
They say you strung him up on the old Ferris wheel.
He killed Ellis. Shit all over the people in this neighborhood. Doucette got what he deserved.
The righteous will rejoice when he sees the vengeance. He will bathe his feet in the blood of the wicked. That goes both ways, you know.
Thought you said all that was behind us.
My men are struggling with the notion that we now have to answer to the same men who killed Baca, who wiped out half our number.
If I was them, I'd get over it. We don't have time to go around coddling people.
Of course not. But gestures carry weight. And if you were to help my man Emmanuel, that's a gesture that would go a long way in calming nerves.
What's he need?
He oversees my reefer operation over at the boathouse. Help him, and I'll see to it you get a portion of the profits.
Just so we're clear, I'm expecting a cut of everything, not just what comes from selling weed. It's gonna cost a lot of money to take down Marcano.
Don't worry. I'll make sure you get your money.
So I said, no grits, period. Can't stand them. Texas
They should
funny.
have tore down that terrible amusement park years ago. Booze ain't really my thing, but a little reefer now and again is most definitely a blessing from the Almighty.
There are those among us who believe the only path to success is by breaking the law. But there is one set of laws you cannot break, and that's the laws of God.
No doubt.
Strangest thing I've ever blessed would be a young woman's undergarments. She and her husband were having trouble conceiving, and she thought it might help. It was a little awkward.
We talk to everyone and anyone. If they'll stop and listen, we do everything we can to recruit them to the cause. The only shot we have at making an impact is with sheer numbers.
Maybe.
They should have tore down that terrible amusement park Park years ago.
For his friend. This is the ultimate truth, brother.
Yeah.
Hey.
I may be old, but that don't mean I'm dead.
Please make the fruits of our labor. Bon appetit. I recognize the trust you had to have to put the holler in my hands. You won't regret it.
You want to buy something? You need to talk to Cassandra.
She said you could use some help, assuming you're Emmanuel.
Assume at your own risk, Lincoln Clay.
So running the weed, y'all got a routine laid out?
We take a boat to the bayou, grab the bears, bring them back.
Bayou can be a rough territory. Dixie Mafia knows every inch.
Do those white boys scare you, friend? Did they touch your zozo when you were a child?
Cassandra failed to mention your charming personality.
I highly doubt she forgot.
You do this kind of thing back in Haiti?
Back in my country, I was a hooligan, a priest.
Does a priest know about trafficking weed?
I did not run marijuana, friend. My cargo was refugees, people. I saved their lives, got them away from Duvalier. But you probably don't know much about that.
We gonna have a problem, you and me?
Cassandra says we are partners, that everything is cool between us. Are we cool?
Don't think I call it that.
Neither would I. Now, Cassandra might be able to let go of what you did to our people. But I cannot.
Maybe you'll be happier back in Haiti.
It was not my choice to come here, leave my home. But I'm trying to make the best of it.
Aren't we all?
There are still Dixie Mafia scattered around the hollow. If you have the time, you should see to them. Convince them to leave. A shipment of weed is being delivered down in the bayou. Get a boat, use it to bring everything back. A word of advice, friend. There is one thing you should never, ever do if Cassandra asks. Poker. The airdrops will be happening soon. You cannot expect bales of weavers to just float around for very long. Somewhere. The other night I heard this man on the radio. I've never heard quite so honest a voice as that. At least not one who stayed amongst the living for long.
We cleaning this place up right, thanks to you.